we went to,
Oh, before. Farmers.
we went to Devil's Lake and talked to this guy, Jeremy, he works at that Devil's Lake Toyota, Jeremy, somebody from Tona, he remembered Brandy from the racing days.
You guys are.
Yes.
You're good to go.
No traffic today.
How we doing?
All right, I'm going to call this meeting to order. It is August 25th at 9:32 a.m. Let us stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We'll move on to roll call. Zorn.
Here.
Edlund is here. Averill.
Here.
Lauren's here. And this is a special meeting, so we need somebody to approve the agenda, please.
I'll make the motion to approve the agenda.
Motion by Zorn,
Second it.
second by Josh. All in favor? Any discussion?
No.
Any discussion? Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, let's review the minutes. You wanna? look with me?
Sure. Make a motion to approve the meeting minutes.
Motion to approve the minutes. Any second?
I'll second that motion.
Second by Zorn. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Let's move on to the bills. Sam, you want to give us anything in here that's different?
Nope, everything should be good to go.
Didn't turn over again.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to turn over when I tried to switch it again. It switched the whole thing again.
Yep,
So
yep.
I got it
I'll,
to do it last week, but not this week.
Okay.
There is the one for Border State Paving, for 251,274. That is for the
Seal coat.
Hannaford.
Hannaford.
Oh, Hannaford.
That's gonna take your engineering over, but we do have that reimbursement coming back, so it's not actually over.
Right. Any other questions on the bills?
That's the reimbursement is, what was that, 80% reimbursement? Correct, correct?
100%.
100%. Oh, perfect. So that whole job's on.
Right. Yep.
Chip seal. He pays 19.7%. The state pays for all of it and send us a bill.
Perfect. So you're just waiting on the bill on. Road 19. You got 19. Dollars will be.
Yeah, there'll be several more coming for that.
I suppose because they fixed others.
Well, and it just, the invoice for the local share of the construction and of the engineering.
Okay,
And those invoices don't come in at the same time,
I see what you're saying.
so there'll probably be half a dozen bills yet on that.
Okay.
Any other questions? Looking for a motion on the bills?
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go through. I'll make that motion. I apologize.
Thanks, Josh. Motion by Josh, second.
I'll second it.
Second by Zorn. Any other discussion? Any other discussion? Any other discussion? We will do roll call. Zorn,
Aye.
Edlin, aye. Josh,
Aye.
Lauren.
Aye.
All right. Everybody voted aye. Motion passed. Let's take a few minutes or a couple minutes to review the office reports. And that we don't need to make a motion on, that's just a review.
In your file, your shared file, there is another, file in there, and that's my monthly office report. That is, if you find the account number, you can go and see how much was budgeted for those, line items, and then how much was spent year to date. So all of that is in your shared file.
Oh, good.
It's just not continuous. You have to, it's by department now, one page for each thing, so makes it a little bit more challenging, but it's there.
Breaks it down a little more though.
Anybody got any questions on the monthly office reports? Okay, we shall move on. Jamie, if I could have you sit on the side so we can have these two gentlemen sit up here with us, please.
Sit in Scott's chair.
Yeah.
Well, we got two
Be the
guys.
boss.
We've,
Kick us off.
Go ahead.
Guess we got two project updates. One is on the Hannaford Road project. We got progressive estimate number 1 for signature. You guys already approved it on the bills, but we should have a motion for the county to sign that, or review and approve it. Basically it just includes the removals and, the erosion control. Is what they've got done so far in the traffic control signs. Oh, and then there's May chloride on the Hall Road, or on the detour route, I mean.
They dug that deep. They're like they dug down like a foot or something like that.
Yeah, and that'll
Down
be,
quite a ways. It's unreal.
yeah,
Was impressed when I went and looked at everything. So.
yeah, they got it hauled out. I think they're planning on using, there was enough aggregate underneath the existing pavement that they were able to mill it all together without having to haul any stuff in. They're probably gonna bring that back in as the salvage phase once it's processed.
But yeah, they're doing a good job. It looks really good. I mean, looks like they're really getting down nice and deep and making sure when they do build it back up, it's solid, which is good.
Yeah, no, that's what we had in the plans to dig it out. They have all the geogrid there ready to reinforce the subgrade with that. And then there'll be a substantial section of base, and then I think 4.5 inches of new pavement. 4.5 or 5, I can't remember for sure, but that's gonna be fiber reinforced asphalt too, so that should be a good long lasting pavement. So I guess would there, somebody wanna, is there a motion to approve that?
I'll
estimate?
make that motion to sign that.
okay, motion by Josh. Looking for a second.
I'll second it.
Second by Zorn. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you.
Okay, and then the other, thank you. And then the other agenda item on that, or not agenda item, but another thing that needs to get approved on that project to be the construction engineering services agreement. We had that reviewed by the state already, and it's, I guess, ready for the chairman's signature. We had pre-filled Scott's name on it, so if he wanted to sign that later today, I guess the motion could be to approve the chairman signing that agreement. And that is 100% reimbursable as well.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Josh. Looking for a second.
I'll second it.
Second by Zorn. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
And then I guess carrying on just to finish out that project, I guess they are going to change a couple things in front of the post office. We didn't have removing all the concrete up to the building, but it looks like it would look pretty dumb to just cut it off at the right of way line and not do that. So the post office was good with us taking it all out and then putting it back in all new. And then they don't want that driveway back in because they don't have an overhead door there anymore. And they just want to have an ADA ramp coming up from the street for any handicapped access. And then they do have temporary access through the back of the building, through the fire hall, for people to get in and get their mail while they're doing that concrete work. So that's happening. I think the only other change,
That's But that's still not, that's all kind of figured in. That's not really a cost on our end either way or what?
Right, because we're taking out that big driveway that we're not replacing, so the concrete is actually less concrete that's going back in now. I think the only cost increase that there'll be some more ADA panels that we didn't have in the plans crossing the public streets that should have been there. So, but I did request those, so it shouldn't be
Okay.
an issue to get those in.
You said you need a motion on that?
Nope, no, just giving an update on project
Okay.
progress. They're gonna install the inlet. There's only one piece of, that would be storm sewer, I guess, crossing the road where that ditch goes through. On the east end of the job, they're planning on putting that in this week, and then I think they're gonna get the rest of the dirt dug out and then put the geogrid in and start putting the salvage base back in soon. I guess that would be the next step before the concrete curb and gutter goes in.
So the only question I have, and maybe you've answered before, but I'm not sure, but you know, kind of where it meets 200, you know, there's kind of a dip and it comes back up. So being with them grinding that down and building it back up, a lot of that's going to be kind of a little bit more smoother transaction too, right?
Yeah, there's still gonna be a dip to get to that storm sewer, and we have to have a little bit of a rise, so it doesn't all, that whole.
But it won't be as bad as it was before type of deal.
I know it'll be smooth, it's
Yeah,
just, there's gonna be
okay.
a dip down to the storm sewer and then back up.
As long as it's smooth, because especially when it was starting to break away there, and now they had to go back and fill it in. People were bottoming out. It was bad. So I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, no, it'll have a smooth profile,
okay.
just, but there will be a dip there just for storm.
Yeah, no, the dip's not the
stormwater.
problem. As long as, like you said, it's a smooth profile, that's all that matters. So,
Yep, and the grades will change a little bit coming down from the west to it might drop a foot or so profile wise, but just to smooth it up.
because I know they came up and then it went over the tracks and then back down type of deal. And then they filled it in, but it still always had kind of a hump there to go up and back down again. It kind
Yeah,
of
there will still be some of that there to catch
Oh.
the storm water.
Okay.
Keep it from flowing out onto Highway 1.
Okay,
But it won't be abrupt. It just,
okay.
you'll notice a rise again after that inlet. But that's the update on that project.
Anything else?
They finished so we have estimate number 1 went in for the seal coat project. There's a few items left to pay on that they didn't have their certifications turned in for yet. But the seal coat's done. Fog seal just got done last week. Striping just got done, or no, I think fog seal's the week before. Striping just got done last week. Then have they taken the signs down? I didn't.
Excuse me, the signs are still up.
Okay, yeah, so that's the last item of work on that project, for in the field anyway.
And I noticed between that and then 26 there, you guys fixed that dip where that guy put that culvert in. That's really nice. I'm glad you guys did that. Thank you.
Yeah, that turned out pretty good.
Yeah. We'll know more this winter if it shifts again, but
Yeah.
hopefully not.
Yeah.
So.
Otherwise, guys are graveling. County Road 14 this morning by Ralph's. Out there, the one maintainer up in Binford, the turbo went out of it. The old 772. And that's gonna get fixed today. They had to order parts and stuff for it. So he's been using the 150, the joystick. Be good at it. So,
Is he getting to like it?
Getting, yep.
I suppose that, because they have joystick. Yeah, I suppose that's a little,
Little learning.
I know when I've driven a Bobcat before, and you went from controls to a joystick, it was nice when it was done, but yeah, it's something to get used to.
Takes a little while to get used to.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
There's many different functions on the levers and stuff.
Well, no, that's good. As long as, I mean, also too, I mean, as long as they're comfortable using it.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know, these guys, some of these, what they gotta endure, they got a nice, comfortable ride too. That's a
I
big.
think it's a
fact.
lot easier on the shoulders and stuff,
Okay,
because you're, on the lever models, you're always reaching up, pulling.
okay.
Now you're just like sitting here with control levers, so. It'll work out fine. We still got a few hours left. to Get them out, but by September 10th, our warranty runs out on them. So I've talked to RDO and they're gonna come up, check them over and make sure there's something that could still be fixed under warranty, they want to get it fixed under warranty. So when they take the machines back,
It's all done.
it's all
permanently.
done
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
good shape to sell, so.
And at what point then are they actually gonna take the machines back?
Well, it's gonna have to be, don't wanna use them after September 10th,
Yeah.
Cause you're basically just using up the left of the
Yeah.
contract, right?
right? That'll be good. Appreciate it.
Anything else, gentlemen?
Have we heard anything about County Road 8? I mean, when does that come due? When,
September 19th.
in September?
Yeah. That's
When
when we
the
gotta
state
submit.
might approve it or disapprove it?
No, that's when the applications are due. They won't make selections until this winter sometime, probably December. And I wouldn't anticipate, I guess they're telling us, they'll tell us before the end of the year, but it was later than that on the last round, I think. And then funds wouldn't come in till like 2020, end of 26, I think. The only good thing about this round is that the applications we submit now, if they don't make it for the flex fund, would go towards, what's the other one? I don't know. The second round, the applications are automatically put back in.
Have you talked to the school about a letter of support? I know we mentioned that before.
Yeah.
About it.
That letter of support should have been in the,
Okay. And maybe it is, I
it?
figured they asked.
I didn't get anything, I'm sorry.
Scott was gonna sign or something.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna,
Cause I know that was a big factor about trying to get it approved, was having them do a school doing a letter of support behind it, because
Mhm.
it really speed up I shouldn't say speed up the process, but really giving them an initiative, being that there's
School bus driving down it.
traffic, yeah.
yeah, for sure.
So that money wouldn't be available and until
The 27 season. Yeah,
So another 2 years.
we gotta leave it that long? I mean,
that's what, I mean, yeah, to use those funds, that's what it would be. Yeah.
Netflix funding.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
that.
So that's separate. There is the other thing in your packet, I guess. Or is it not in the packet?
It's in there.
Okay, we drafted a letter of support, and that's I guess I've pre-filled it with Scott's name on that too. But Jim Olson is putting an application together. He used to work for A2S for the city of Hannaford. And so they want to pave the streets in town there that aren't paved. I don't know that that's going to be something that's going to get funded. They didn't last round and there's less money available this round. So I don't think its chances are super great, but it would tie in real well to this project. So that's how we wrote the letter of support from the county. Just to say it would be,
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try.
Right.
yeah, right. Yep. So, and that would be, I guess he's helping them with that application, but
Hopefully he'll have to talk to the mayor then and get her to sign a letter of support on that then too.
yeah, no, he's doing work for her.
Oh, yeah, I
to
see what you're
submit it.
saying.
Yeah, so this is just the county saying, hey, we've got a project through Hannaford. This project would be a nice addition to that.
Yep.
So if you guys are interested in supporting their project as well, I guess if you wanted to make a motion to sign a letter of support for that,
I'll make
I
that.
did prepare it.
Motion to sign the letter of support to the city of Hannaford for a flex grant to complete the streets that weren't done during the first project by Josh. Looking for a second.
I'll second it.
Second by Rod. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
I,
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Right,
Thank you.
thanks for reminding me.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I know I know they did it first round, but hey, don't hurt to keep trying. So
Mhm. Yeah, the only drawback is that they are competing, the cities and counties are competing against each other in this round, but like I said, I don't think I would be real surprised if it gets any funding because
we keep
anytime
trying,
you
though.
put pavement in, the maintenance costs are actually higher than gravel. So in a small town, that's really tough to justify, putting that burden on the taxpayers.
Mm-hmm.
even it's a nice improvement, but
I think part of it too is I think they want pavement because it's easier to keep the streets clean. I think they're having, especially on some of these gravel roads versus pavement,
yeah.
because you gotta drag them, they get washboards and everything else. And, you know, pavement, I think you have a lot less chance. And I think that's one of the reasons why they're pushing for it.
Well, just dust and dirt. Yeah,
That
no,
too.
it's nice, really nice. It's
Yeah.
just, it just costs more to maintain.
Yeah, and they understand that. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So they'll even if they got it 100% funded, they would still have like 3 years down the road, they'd
Yeah.
still need to do a chip seal on it. They didn't.
And, you know, that's something I'm sure the city will have it figured out too. I mean, you know, they're any type of other maintenance, they're usually pretty good about trying to figure some of that stuff in, so.
Okay.
And I could, if she's ever got any questions, I can either have her get a hold of you or even talk to her about it too, so.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, and she's talking with,
Okay.
Jim Olson, who used to work for an engineering firm. I don't think he's registered himself, but I mean,
You probably
he's
talked to
got an
Ed then
idea.
or what?
What's that?
You talked to Ed then or what? Or who'd you talk to through the city?
Well, no, the mayor is who
Oh, you talked. to Ed?
would talk to, but I guess I just talked to Jim, who she's been,
Oh, I
on
see,
the grant.
I see what you're saying.
he's helping her with the grant
I
application.
see what you're saying. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking to like the city auditor or something like that.
Oh, no,
Sorry.
no, just
Just the mayor.
another consultant.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank
All
you,
right, thank you,
gentlemen.
guys.
Thank you.
You.
Can I have your chair back? Warmed it up for you.
Tax Director Linda, is she gonna be here on at 10 or is she here or is she?
you?
I
How much
haven't
were they
talked to her. I think
Funds
Scott
for-
got this all
Only good.
set up.
Okay, I can text her also.
Much,
I think we'd ask for 100%.
yeah. I already got
Um,
figured out it cost.
No, I haven't put the, I think I would just submit the same one we put in last time for safety. I don't know what that was offhand, but I can look it up there. quick.
Isn't one of them too, you guys were gonna talk about the Bedford Road tour or not this one?
Okay,
That's, okay.
until Linda, excuse me, responds, we can move on to abatements.
There's an abatement in your packet. The city has approved that, so now it's just up to you. How you guys have done it in the past is if the city or township approves them, you're good to go too. But I just need that final approval.
Okay, I'm looking for a motion to approve the abatement for Ally Fritz to eligibility for vet credit.
So
Motion,
What pages I just kind of want to look.
way almost down to the bottom. 26. Motion by Lauren. Can I get a second on that?
I'll second it.
Second by Zorn. Any discussion?
So what, yeah, abatement for, like, you want to just explain it to me a little bit?
What an abatement is?
Well, I mean, is there a reason why she's doing it?
Mhm.
Well, she's got her paperwork in here that she is eligible for the vet credit.
and the city approved it.
And the city approved it. Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
And that was at the 70%.
That one's on page 30. Linda said she'll be calling in.
Okay. I'll send her the link.
Yeah.
That's the serious. It's there. We'd have another 6 inches of paint.
I don't
I
see
was
it,
just
especially-
wondering about-
I just wanted to make sure, kind of look at it before.
Absolutely. Any other discussion?
Probably less actual.
Any other discussion? All right, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
I,
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. And Lawrence Popular.
Texas Farm.
What's that?
Texas Farm Bureau wants money.
We'll give it to them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only money, right?
All
I
right.
just turn off.
So Linda's going to call in. You just sent her the link.
I did.
Games of Chance, should we run down to that one too?
This is a Games of Chance permit for Maple Lutheran Church to have a quilt raffle. Just a yearly thing that needs your guys' approval on that.
I make a motion to approve that for them.
Motion by Zorn for the quilt raffle,
I'll second it.
second by Averill. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Barring none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
I,
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. It'll be a wonderful quilt raffle. We'll wait a couple minutes, please. Is Chad gonna come in for the old courthouse and
Yep,
the
I just have to
courthouse?
let him know when it's his turn.
Yeah, we never got, we didn't care about.
Yeah, no, not yet. Not price.
That's, we need that. Happen.
Mhm.
If you want to. I don't think there's any signature.
I almost need a cup of coffee. It's cold in here.
Well, the AC is blowing right on. Silly.
I don't want you guys to be.
We're fanning the fire.
You are comfortable? I just didn't want.
I
you
didn't
s-
turn it on, so.
We're just waiting right now for Linda to dial in or Chad to come.
That's
There it is.
There's Chad.
There-
Oh, Linda hasn't dialed in, so you want to take a seat down the end and give us an update, please?
The head person?
yeah.
This could be scary.
Yeah. Hear you.
Give us give us your spiel.
We need a different shed to store stuff in. I think we go just for a number. I don't know what you guys are thinking. 12 by 24 is what I kind of looked at in this, through Northland Shed. I mean, you can go on the website, bring it up. They're pre-built. They deliver them, or they got some that are already built, display models that are a little cheaper. Right now, it's 8 weeks to get one we order. That puts us end October.
Yeah.
I'm looking at getting one myself, so I called them. The price that they quoted us there was like 8,500. That's with 2 of them delivered. I don't-
8,500 delivered.
Delivered.
Okay.
That was the price. She told me. Now I'll double check it before we order it. It's so much down. I don't remember what it is down. $500,000. I don't remember. Then the rest is due when they deliver it. And they come with the truck, rolls off. They got a little forklift thing. They lift it up and they can put it wherever we want. And that'll be the wood floor. Then I think there's 4x4s underneath all the 2x4s. Cause the storage sheds are 2x4s, 12 inches on center. If you go to the garage ones, they're 2x6, 12 inch on center. Then they run 3 4x4s, I believe, underneath. For
Skidding.
yeah. More money. Evidently, when you go to the garage and So, I mean, I don't know what you're thinking, you guys, price range, I don't know. We can go in Northland Shed and them pre ones, you might not have the color we want. So I'm gonna just order one. Probably if I gotta paint it, I gotta paint it. I mean, I don't have time to waste for my personal. So I'm just gonna call them and see what I can get. Where they get you is the shipping. Cause there's some now you can order right from, must be their store that they have sitting there. And it's only $140 shipping, and to order one out of Grand Forks is $400. And they're in South Dakota. Why? Because all their pre-built ones now are 10% off,
Okay.
but I think they get you on shipping. I don't know.
Do you have any? Can we make a request of a color to see if they would have one?
Well, you go on there and just look and
Okay.
see, and then you can type in the color you want. They got some grays. I think they got I'm getting a Summit gray walls. I think it's a charcoal tin roof.
Okay.
That's the
What-
cheapest model they got.
That wouldn't be a terrible.
No, absolutely not.
I think they had two of them.
What's the website?
Northland Shed.
We got handy dandy, iPads to look things up now.
Sam, is there any way you can look
That
at
wouldn't be a terrible.
No, absolutely
I
not.
think
Yeah,
they
it's
had
right
two of them.
What's the website?
Northland Shed.
That was very handy, iPads to look things up now.
Yep, the one right there, the second one
I don't like
is
that.
just like,
It's not okay. Just give me a minute. Let me share this screen. Or,
It's gotta stare at my ugly mug now.
I priced out a bunch of different sheds, I found some that are a little cheaper, but then they're also built less wood. They're, for instance, the studs are 2 foot on center instead of 16.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, I would rather, if we gotta pay a little bit more to have something a little more sturdy, that's, to me, we should.
I think so, I mean,
'Cause you know,
snow load and,
well, not just that, let's put something in, let's get something that'll last.
It says, do these have like the ones you're looking at for that price? Here's one for $8,500, but it's
Yep.
barn doors, not,
yep, that's what these will have.
do you want an overhead roll-up door, do you think?
Another $1,500.
It is that much.
Just to put it, that's what she told me. Some of them are more than that, depends on, they come with shutters. I mean, they got so many options. And some of them come with some shelving in them. It's all what you want to spend. You can get them, order the garage kit insulated.
We don't need to do any of that.
And you can order it 50 feet long.
So if we were to get one, like here's one with barn doors. And it was 94.40, now it's 94.96, or excuse me, 84.96, so it's $1,000.
Yep, but where they get you, the shipping will be a little more. Depends on where they're at, if they have, nobody's bought them yet. That's the things, if they've updated it, we're fine, but if,
94.40, now it's not.
sorry, it's not gonna work. Sorry.
and that was 12 by 24, correct? That's what I was looking.
Yep, 12 by 24.
I mean, that's a pretty good shed, I think.
I
You
think-
wanna look at, have you been by the old grade school, right there on that lot? That Nancy Painter owns and that, by them condos?
Mm-hmm, yep.
That's a Northland shed.
Yep.
The hospital has a Northland shed, almost exactly what we're looking at, the hospital does.
I think like this was.
Did you see that, Sam? Linda had requested to send to her home email address. I sent it to you.
I think we should have a walk-in door.
A walk-in door and a
Yeah.
roll-up door.
Instead of the barn door.
I at work have the barn doors at work. I tell you, it's more cumbersome than anything.
Oh,
And
it's
then if there's any wind at all, it's like you're
Oh,
fighting
I get it.
doors and
And you
it's,
gotta have all the snow out of the way to get them open.
yeah,
No,
No, I get it. I was just looking at,
Price-
I just threw something here I looked at.
how much is, how do I go? Oh, right there. No, it doesn't.
right here, up here's the back.
Yep, I
button.
sent it to that email address.
See-
Has she not?
See, that's
received it?
barn door and barn door. I would
They
rather.
have chicken coops.
Yeah, they got all kinds of things. They got a little house even, looks like.
Well, now I know where to go when I get my daughter a playhouse.
There you go.
Yeah. Because our building's gray, correct?
She's gonna
Yeah,
need one.
I think gray would look
Your
great.
attention to details.
Oh, I want this greenhouse one. I mean, that looks fun.
Did she
They,
not
they got bright red barn ones.
email address the first time?
That would look good. I looked at Omar's shed. That's only a 10 by 16.
Yeah, I went and looked too.
And
I, price wise, it's, you know, a little bit less, but we're gonna run out of room. You can build storage and think you got it in here a year late.
I know
What was Omar's cost? What was his price?
90,
it was 7,900,
Oh,
was it? Yeah.
7,900, but I don't think it's tight enough.
I just was curious.
I mean, the door, and then you can put a kid in probably and seal it up. That roll up door, cause it's the ones that roll up. I didn't care much for that setup myself. Not saying it isn't a bad building, it's just for you're at that price, you can go to this Northland, it's a little bigger, but then Omar's is in town, so and Omar's is all metal, but
The thing of it is though, I mean, did you talk to him about maybe if he did?
I didn't talk to him.
Phone.
Rod said he talked to him a little bit.
Found it.
I think
But
so.
I like this one with a door like this
Mhm.
walk door like that and a roll up door like that.
Now, was this? Yep. This is the garage kits. So that one will be a little more. That one's probably 13,000.
Turn the link, maybe.
Well, you can go on them. It'll tell you. Go onto inventory. So you can go garage inventory or shed inventory, and then you'll type in the size 12 by 24. And you could type in everything, you answer everything, it'll bring up if they got them. The gray, they had two Summit gray ones, but they didn't have the overhead door. And then it tells you the price and the shipping estimated price.
If you charcoal's the color you want.
Mhm.
Charcoal,
And then a charcoal roof, and then it's Summit gray sides.
oh, roof and summit gray. Rod's letting me drive.
Must be doing all right.
And it's the what style again? I forgot.
You want the shed, ranch style, I think. Depends on the ranch one is the one with the roof isn't as steep. That's what I priced out, I guess. I don't know what you want. The other one, just a steeper roof. I don't know if they had any of them
No
though,
products.
pre-built.
Hmm.
Or you could just go to inventory and you can scroll through all the different sizes. They got a bunch of smaller ones.
Well, I think like you said, 12 by 24 would be good. And like he said,
Well, I just figured you could put the stuff in and you got your walk-in door and the walk-in door is about in the middle. So then the back, you could
Well,
put a
that-
bench
I like that walk.
and some shelves and,
Well, I like that walk-in door because you don't have to open the door every time
Yes.
you go in there. That's a big factor right there.
I mean, you can put some shelves in there and hang stuff up and get it out of the way and like you said, if you need to grab something,
You don't need no Cadillac of equipment, but at the same time, you want something decent.
The other question is where funds? Oh, Sam's looking. Don't ask her yet.
One second, I'm
I think,
She's working on that.
did really good.
a place to put this one, I'm thinking the asphalt right where that purple pickup sits might be a pretty decent spot to set it for now. Courthouse ever comes down, we can pick it up and move it with a forklift.
Yeah.
Or whatever we need, get two forklifts or whatever. It's kind of,
Well,
somewhere in there is what I
Especially
was,
If they're on skids.
Just
Worst-
pull it out.
well, I don't know if we want to skid it. I mean, I would.
Well, I know,
would
but what
lift
I'm
it,
just
but-
saying, emergency situation, worst case scenario, they can tie a chain on. it.
Yes. Yeah, but I mean, then we don't have to put if we put it in the grass, we should scrape sod and put some fill, make kind of a pad.
Just suggesting that, set it on, railroad ties.
Well, it comes on 4x4s.
Got in the
Yeah,
email.
but still,
She still hasn't gotten
if
it.
you
No,
get like.
she
from
did give me the
Menards,
update.
get the railroad ties.
Yep.
You can set it on there. Those ties will last.
Yes,
forever.
yes, that's what we did at the hospital. We put railroad ties down and then filled the inside the railroad ties with gravel, so they can't move, and that was a sturdy. But then again, you gotta make a longer ramp then, because you're up, that much more. It comes with a ramp. Comes with a pretty nice looking ramp. It just drops right in, locks in there.
Yeah, if you needed to, you could dig your ties down.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, if you're gonna put it in grass, but it, I mean, yeah. No,
you-
that's what I was gonna
you
do.
Don't even need to take the ties or grass out if you put your, I
Yep.
did that with my tractor shed, put that on ties
Mm-hmm.
and,
So
That's gonna
what was the
last.
cost on it? You were thinking around 90?
Well, I think the ones we looked at now to get them, otherwise we ain't getting one. If we build one, we're not getting it till the end of October. We order a pre-built one, it looks like around 9,200, but if you're going to the overhead door, it's like 13,000. But granted, that one of 13,000 has a few more options. It's got shutters, it's got painted trim, they're nice looking when you get, I mean,
I mean, is there any way we could just give them a budget
Oh,
number and try and
yes.
keep it under as much as possible?
I asked them if, I mean, it's the end of the season, if any of their ones they have on hand are gonna go any cheaper. She said no. So that must be the number they stick at. But when I talked to her on this 8,600 built ones, that was ordering two, one to come to your house or here and one to come to my house. She said they would deliver that way.
Wood or metal, there's two different.
See, there's a metal.
Yeah,
I like the metal for,
yep.
never having to paint it.
yes. If you want to spend a little more money, you go to metal. I looked at that too.
Yeah, that's
I'm from,
way less maintenance behind it.
personally, mine is gonna go cheap because mine's gonna disappear after I build a bigger one, probably, so.
Yours is temporary.
I just need something right now for myself, so.
What? We need to get some prices, I'd like to price one out with a.
Well.
In your
can-
packet, he has one in there that.
That's the
is-
designed one.
yeah.
If you can give me numbers, what you're looking for, and I will try to find one that matches that, and I can give you the number. I can do that.
So
Basically what you got, but probably what's, like he said, steel siding and an overhead
I mean,
door.
There's one right here that metal, the overhead door.
Yeah, that's the one I looked at.
does it got the price underneath
It
it?
doesn't, no.
Well,
if you select it, maybe will it open to?
No, I
Go
selected it on
into-
my phone.
Oh.
I did-
See location to see price, enter location to see price.
okay, just a second. Yeah, go back to the beginning of this and keep going, go back. Right when you open it up, okay. Now you should be able to go up into inventory there. Up. It should be able to go.
Oh, good, we did a selection of
Okay,
things.
go to. Yeah, see inventory. And that should be,
Oh, I have to clear out my all items, all
Okay.
items.
The
now go
other
into
question-
the,
Well,
which one do we want here? Color, style,
if we
filter.
can't take.
Go into that one,
money,
where it
since
says
we have
filter
that.
there, all tabs, 12 by 24.
You think
Okay.
that's good?
And then now it'll bring, you can scroll up, every one of them should be 12 by 24.
Um,
And then there's
So
prices
your
underneath
budget
them.
for
Okay.
the custodian as
Or you
of
can
right
go by
now,
color.
you have a budget of
So that would be-
$51,555.
We want this
Right now,
garage,
we've
but did they
used
have
18,000
Any limit?
of
They might not
that.
have any of them.
I put out
do have
about
that one,
how
though.
much we're gonna pay Chad for the end of the year. That's about $14,625. That got us to, $32,726. I did decrease how much we're gonna pay, about $3,000 for the carpet cleaning that just got done this past weekend, and about $3,000 for the window cleaning. I believe those are the only two
Okay.
things that we were kind of thinking would come out of here. That got us down to unused $12,000. So you have about $12,000 within the custodian's budget to
Fun.
use for any
Different links.
equipment or.
The only thing we were thinking about was a carpet cleaner.
Yep. And so we were kind of looking at that too. So, I mean, you have $12,000 to kind of,
Anybody know what a carpet cleaner costs?
we were
Good.
looking it up
Yeah.
about.
3 to, you can go 3 to 10,000 probably. Whatever you want. I would go for a bigger one rather than one with a hose. That's just is what I would. See, these
Well-
prices are odd, but
I
it doesn't
think that
tell
was a
the
vacuum.
Delivery.
No,
Bigger vacuum.
these are
when we
garages.
Looked or
oh,
not?
well, that's more than I thought.
But I
Okay,
don't know.
maybe.
Because this
I
is a
don't know.
garage.
Yeah.
Oh, because I selected garage.
So I'm trying to get on my phone to show you what I was looking at.
Well, if we go with, I know, that's the thing, if we go with overheads, that'll be really pushing our limit versus,
But even if we would,
yeah,
I would go with a wood siding and an overhead door,
we
I
could
think.
probably do that. And then maybe we'll have a little bit left.
Breaking the doors, the hinges when you're trying to
Yep.
force them open. in
Yeah,
the
no,
wintertime In the snow and
I understand. I don't disagree with you one
we've
bit.
got one at home and I
Yeah.
hate it.
I know what you're
Yeah.
exactly saying.
Wood ones are like $2,000 less. Here's a wood one,
Mm-hmm.
ranch gable wood panel garage. It's the garage and and that's 13,000.
Yeah.
And if you want to go metal, it's 15,000.
Right. I think we could probably,
Well, this is actually.
But we gotta find out I don't know what those are gonna cost us to delivery. This isn't including delivery.
No, and that's in Beulah.
See, you go on these regular ones and it tells you 126 shipping.
Oh. Why is that?
And that's
Oh,
in
I'm in
Portland.
garage.
Unless we can get it set on Rod
The
Semi.
general
Well,
courthouse, you
yeah.
did have a budget of 30,000.
So I need to go by it
you
instead of
spent
the garage, you need to hit
17,000 out of it. So I mean, you
Shed,
have
ranch,
that
just
too.
ranch.
Yeah, Rod, how much
Right?
would it cost
I
for you
mean,
to shoot down there and
there's
pick one
different
up?
things that are being
See,
taken
there's
out
one
of
right there. That's,
you know, on the
that's
regular.
17.
But I mean,
That's all metal, I think.
yeah, I think we're gonna have to go like wood,
Yeah.
but then go with,
There's 14, it's 126 to deliver that one. It's about 13, 14, as cheap as I've seen them, but I think but then if we build one, these are already built ones.
mhm.
And that's like the one probably I'll get. This one right there is probably the one I'm gonna get. It's all what you wanna spend, I mean, and
Well, what if we did this?
but I mean, you get it a little cheaper if you order it.
Yeah.
You wanna wait till, I mean,
What kind
maybe
of
it'll
wood
be
do-
fine.
What kind of wood do they have on the side?
It's Smart Lap or something. So it's basically it's a paneling or thick plywood that looks like it comes painted.
Well.
But that's the
I didn't
cheap
mean
side.
anything. I probably.
I personally lean towards metal because I
think
think of the maintenance and long-term.
Maybe Sam
Oh.
can find some money in some other account that we can do something.
I missed your whole account
Oh.
money
Sorry.
where,
okay.
No, you're-
Basically, she was saying we had like 13,000 left
And
after.
and that,
everything.
But we need to,
in that
Okay.
one fund,
So,
maybe we can find it out of the courthouse.
Your budget
some-
is $51,555.
Mhm.
You've spent $18,000 out of there, 18,101. I did calculate how much it's gonna be for payroll for the rest of the year for Chad. That's $14,625. That gets you down to 32,726. That leaves you with $18,829 left to spend. I took $3,000 out of their estimate for the carpet cleaning that was just done this past weekend, and about $3,000 for the remainder of the year for window cleaning. That gets you about $12,000 left to spend.
okay, question on that. Do we still have anything left in any other ARPAs or?
I do believe you guys do have that other 100,000 that we haven't tapped into, but we over allocated on the other COVID funds.
Yep.
So,
We knew we did on purpose.
Plus, we're
Yeah.
getting money back.
but we are getting that grant funds back, that 40,000. So I think I'll have to look again. I need to get with Travis because we just haven't been able to get together to kind of break them out
Sure.
nicely, and
Sure.
then I can let you know. But as far as, I can,
And we do, I mean, we have money in reserve.
Yeah,
That's what they have the reserve for, is for
we do.
situations like
you just don't want to
this.
tap into it unless you have to.
Right.
Um,
And worst case scenario, we do have that allocated funds for the courthouse coming next year. If we have to, we can tap into that. I just don't want to if we don't have to.
Right. Right. We did walk for the little storage, walk in that little storage area that's part of the courthouse, old courthouse, and while that, you can't put much in there.
hmm.
Let's get them something decent this time.
But for something like this, I don't know if we have to use this maintenance funds, couldn't we use something to,
Well, that's what we're talking about
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
ARPA and everything.
that's what I'm talking, I mean.
I think we should
This is
see,
more than maintenance, this is kind
Yeah.
of a big.
This was be 16-2 for this one, I think, delivered. As soon as it comes up here, I'll show you. Cause it's $620 to ship that one. Out of Detroit Lakes.
That's 10 and overhead door.
That's all metal with the door. There might be more, but that's the only one I found right now. That was under 17,000. You know, it's 15 something and it was like 600 to deliver it.
621 to deliver.
And that's where I think
Charcoal and black.
they're getting you.
It looks
They
good,
just raised the delivery more,
right?
but
I think we should see what Travis, you know, what, and if we got that 40,000.
Mhm.
And if we need to wait, if we need to have a meeting prior to,
Yeah, just
Then
do a
just
quick emergency.
let us know and we'll.
How
zip
much
in.
And I think we should call them and
It'll be
actually
about-
find one. with no
Okay.
Availability.
find one with that, well, that one right there, I'll call in about that one.
And
Because that one's, them colors would match pretty good, gray and,
Black,
mean,
charcoal. Mhm.
we're kind of limited on colors unless we're gonna build one. And maybe you thinking October isn't too late to get one for us because
well, I
we're
guess
just transferring everything and if we don't get a snow, it'd be fine for you. I'm gonna order one now because I need it now.
right.
But for here, I can move the lawnmowers and everything in
Well, I wonder
October.
too if we can't get a little break on the shipping if we ship them both at the same time.
Well, they might come from different areas. But what I'm looking at, we'll get it cheaper if we build it. It just takes 8 weeks to get it.
But who's gonna help you build it?
No, if
Oh,
I
I see.
order them to build it,
Yeah.
and I can go do that, I can design one with this color and everything
I would
with
say
tin.
you should try and match it closer to the courthouse if we were gonna order one. So that it looks-
Okay, do you have exact colors of the
I think
courthouse and
Just a
that?
gray, I think a gray and charcoal
Yeah.
would work.
Gray or a darkish, well, grayish blue.
I will go through and design, because I didn't know you wanted a metal one and overhead and all that
Right.
stuff, you know, so I'll go through and design one. Metal overhead door. You want one window, two window? Windows are like 200 and some bucks a piece.
I don't think you really need, I mean,
I need
one
one-
window for natural light is fine, but I don't think you need to dump a
Yes,
bunch of windows.
yes. The only other thing is if I was gonna go with no windows on mine at one time because nobody can get into it then.
Exactly.
Are you gonna put some power in it? So I at least got,
That's pretty tough with pavement. You'd have to cut in the concrete.
Overhead.
You could do
that's
over.
what I was thinking. Put it close enough to the building, you need to run the cord out the door, right through the back.
How your insurance company looks at that.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll go with one window.
Can they do windows like in a garage door?
In the door, yeah, you can order them in the door,
Maybe we should
And
do
I think
something like
just
that.
do that and nothing on the side.
but a walk-in door.
Yep.
And we got, I think
And then-
there's
and then-
different kinds of walk-in doors, just a 36-inch barn door,
And then you're gonna wanna probably put the barn door on the. so
left
that
side.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
That would be-
Okay,
But I would say nothing on the side because if you have side windows and you're trying to build shelving and everything, so I would say no.
Yep. Okay, and I think some of them might even be able to put a window in the peak, like a little octagon window up there
Could do something like that too.
too. I mean, but we can go with windows
I think just windows in there.
in the doorway across the top.
How about you compare the two prices? Which one's cheaper
Okay.
between that or the door windows? How's that?
I will
Because
design
if
it
it's up
tonight
high in the peak,
and
it's one
then
hard to access it too. You still get natural light. and
I
won't
can
interfere with it.
get it over to Steph or somebody.
Yeah, get over
Right
to
away.
Sam, give to Sam, Sam will give it to all of us.
Okay.
Uh, and the one thing is nowadays you can order lights that are not powered, they're battery powered and they're tapped lights,
Yeah.
so we can.
Yeah, we might have to put something like that in just so you got a light
Right.
if you gotta go in the dark.
Camper.
I have it
mean-
in my attic, cause
Yep.
there's no
We
power
could-
up in the attic.
Putting 12-volt lights in isn't an issue. Like I said, it's getting power through the concrete down, or you could do.
But I mean,
that,
solar,
that'll still cause problems.
you go to a solar with a solar panel outside and just run it right in, and you're not like you're gonna be in there very long.
Right.
Kind of like what fish houses have.
Yes.
Something
Maybe
like
get
that.
an electrician out of wire.
Yeah, but I mean, till you know exactly where we want it. It's gonna be moved if we put it there. So you don't wanna dig in power to that unless you can figure out where you're gonna leave it to keep it to put power.
Well, and that's the thing, you know, we gotta figure out what we're doing, the courthouse stuff,
So-
change and move.
We'll just make it work. We can get, like you said, solar powered, battery powered, whatever, if we need a light. That's not a big issue on that
All
part.
the Flashlights on our phones.
Yep.
It's not like before.
Headlamps.
Yeah.
How big is that?
Cool.
Or are they?
I think they're 8x7s.
Yeah.
8 wide, 7 high. But unless you go to the garage now, do you want to go to the shed or garage? Garage has got 2x6 flooring. And then that's got I think a bigger insulated door, I think is what those come with.
I don't think.
I think it should be
Yeah,
fine.
this-
Okay,
Because you're using it for storage and.
we're not putting nothing heavier than a lawnmower in there.
And plus, we're just using it for storage. I mean.
Yep,
This ain't, you know, this ain't a guy's work office here.
No.
So, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, you need something for that, but I think if we do figure out an office or something for you, we should try and figure out something more permanent and figure out what we're gonna do long term.
Yep.
Versus just a shed.
yep,
So,
okay. No, that's fine. That'll work. I'll get that all designed and get you to you guys, so you have a right away. So I'll try and get that done tonight.
and then two, you know, maybe depending on where yours comes out of, maybe you could do, well, I suppose, never mind if we're gonna build
Yep.
it, but I was gonna say, maybe you can do something where you get shipping on both of them, we get a
Yep.
discount. So.
Well, shipping, if I build it, it's only $126
Oh,
to ship it,
bad.
extra. So that's extra to that price is what it looks like to me. Now, when you buy these pre-built ones, some of them are 500, 600. I think it's just a way they get some more money back, or maybe they gotta send a special truck. I don't know. What the
Probably depends
reason.
on how they build them and load them.
So
Probably
it's,
is how it is.
but yeah, I mean, if we got it, she said 8 weeks to build it right now. Before we get it, and maybe they'll speed that up even. You never know.
But yeah, I would basically, I don't know, and talk to her too, like, be like, if I send you a picture of our courthouse, is there any way you can match that as close as you can?
Mm-hmm.
Cause
I
I mean,
can-
it would be nice to have it match, but I mean, we also gotta look at dollar figure and
Yep.
all that with.
Or where we gotta figure out where we're gonna put it to exactly, cause they're gonna show up and they don't wanna,
It's around.
they want a spot where they can set it down and,
If you're gonna, we're to the end of August already, basically. If we're gonna wait another 8 weeks, we'll be out to November. So we maybe ought to be looking at taking a pre-built. And
that's an option too, if we can, I'll see what I can find.
Yep, see what they got.
I mean, that's,
you never know. about-
no, I know, that's where I'm at. I'm like, I don't
Some of that
wanna,
though, I'm not too worried, depending on if we put it on pavement, though, we can always move the snow and they can set it down. too.
you know,
I
mean-
I get what you're saying, but
It's not that easy.
But, yeah.
overnight.
yep, no, that's exactly what I thought of. I mean, cause usually they're 5 weeks out only.
Probably in October, we still have
Uh-huh.
a chance of,
Yep. Only thing I always thought of was these display models. When were they built? How long? Is there already a year on that sitting outside in the elements? Is it, you know what I mean?
with metal,
That's,
No.
so,
depends. Excuse me. But, I just worry,
Yep.
we're thinking that the
Okay.
longer we put this off, the
no, I will have 'em both ways figured out.
To Sam right away.
Yep, tomorrow for sure. I'll have everything to her. I'll do all the designing and call them and, cause they were good. They got back to me right away when I texted them.
We can have Scott call a meeting so we can,
That's-
specifically for that,
Sam
so we can move forward.
let us know if we need a special.
Because if we're gonna order one, either way, we got sooner the better. Otherwise it might sell the one we find. I don't think we want a red one.
No.
No, that will be.
well, even if we like you said, even a darker tin,
Mm-hmm.
like that one we saw.
Charcoal gray and
There's
black,
nothing wrong with that one.
right?
They're pretty sharp looking buildings.
They are
and-
very nice buildings.
And they're built
I
pretty
just want to
good.
try and like anything, especially if we do build it, try and match the courthouse.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanna look at one, like I said, the hospital has one down there. That's the wood one, but it's a 12x24. It's exactly, pretty much this what it'll be, except this one will be 10. I think theirs even has a tin roof, just the wood sides.
change the topic on you.
Okay,
You've been here for, has it been a month? Has it been a
Mhm.
full month yet? Okay, good. I would like to sometimes sit down and review the sheet, the housekeeping maintenance
Mhm.
sheet, and just update it as we go, because it is
Okay.
a working,
Yep.
you know, it's since it's so new.
yep,
And we'll, so sometime let's just,
whenever.
sometime we'll, maybe we don't even need to get, you know, we'll call and we'll visit and we'll
Hmm.
update that sheet just so we can have it.
Yeah, I'm here every day.
Figure out how it goes. Yes,
Good
I've heard great.
That's
um,
good.
After
Great
this, we're
things
going
and-
through all the HVAC equipment to make sure everything checks out and show him how to.
Thank you. That's great.
That way he's got an idea and you don't have to, if something happens, you don't have to call us for something that's minimal where he can maybe figure it out. So.
Also, the carpets were cleaned this past weekend. I think they look great. Chad was here and kind of helped the whole way and
Dirty.
helped him get
Some
everything.
of them were really dirty. I wasn't here when he did the hallway out there, but I bet you that was,
He was probably redoing his bucket every 12
Yep.
feet.
yep. He did Friday. He hammered out a lot of this building Friday. Then he come in Saturday, and Saturday morning I come in, I moved stuff out of his way and put stuff back in these rooms so that, cause the carpet was good and dry, I didn't want to move it too soon, so. Then everything was ready and I don't know what time he showed up. I just left.
Good. Thank
Deal.
you.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Yep.
All right.
All right, give us some prices and
Yep, I'll get some stuff designed and pictures of it and we'll go from there.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Moving on to Linda. She had to step out for another meeting, so she just gave me her update and she said, I just want to let you guys know the state board went well. She had met with the state board and then she, as Griggs County, will meet with the board in October as to how to proceed with the reassessment. So she's working with them to see if, you know, if she'll let us do it ourselves instead of having do a big mass reassessment of the counties and stuff. So she's been doing a great job, but she'll keep us posted as to how that goes.
We also got onto CPT fully with the tax site, so she's been going through and making sure that all of our stuff was converted correctly and stuff like that. So I know that she had just gotten onto CPT for that too, so.
Perfect.
I would caution you guys to do whatever you can do to not reassess the entire county. Because
Yeah.
you will have
Yep.
people with pitchforks out in the county and
It-
rightfully so.
And that's her goal.
So I would caution that you do whatever you can do not to have a reassessment because
Well, and I think that's one of the reasons why she like did this, so
Mhm.
we wouldn't have to do them. But I get your point there, Jamie. Cause didn't you guys have to do that in Nelson or something like that?
no, but anytime there's a reassessment, property values go up and regardless of what the commission does, taxes go up because we have the UND Medical School gets a mill and Garrison Diversion gets a mill. So regardless, if the mill goes up, mill value goes up, taxes are gonna go up for every taxpayer.
And they'll blame it on me.
So I would do whatever you can do to avoid reassessing properties.
Correct. Okay. Old courthouse, new courthouse is where we are. We had Chad came in, gave us his update. Anybody have anything else? I did send out an email we did get from Beaver Creek. They came out and took pictures. And gave us an update on where they are with it, but they gave us a list of ideas of preservation, a list of things that they would see, you know, if we do take the courthouse down, the things that they feel are worth preserving. So they are moving forward with getting the updated with the Historical Society. That's going great.
I asked you this earlier, but there's been no estimate at all from the guy that stopped to talk about taking it down.
You know, Scott was working with them, so I'm not sure where he is at with any of that.
And I know he was looking at the whole asbestos situation too.
And the asbestos stuff was,
Cause
That
I,
was done already, so we had that asbestos report already done.
Yep.
Back in.
Cause The guy was supposed to take the hospital down and two, wasn't he? Same guy?
I'm not sure what the,
Yeah, it was the same guy was gonna do a 2-for-1 or whatever. Is gonna take down the hospital and take down the courthouse, but
Yeah.
I just talked to Scott about this and I don't think that guy has gotten back to them if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that, but I know that Scott has some more information on that. So
good.
Okay.
On to future business. Sam is working on with CPT on time clock punchings.
Yep.
Gonna get information on that.
Anytime if you guys want to be a part of that, they had a few dates this week, open.
I would like to listen in on it because
Is there any time that does not work for you?
Wednesday does not work for me.
Okay.
I'll be in Bismarck for meetings.
They can either do Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
You know, let's do Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tomorrow works fine.
You got it? I'll let them know. Would you like to be a part of that as well? It's just a Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me, morning or afternoon?
I'm not sure. They just said anytime on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, they can make work.
Morning would work better for me.
Okay, Tuesday morning.
And then what was the other future business? Oh, Sam is also going to talk to the other HRs in different counties.
Health insurance, right?
No, well, you're working on that too.
Yep. working on that. I got,
Disciplinary action policies and confidentiality policies. So that we can bring that and move forward with that and get something here,
Get it, and then vote to get it in our,
right? Because I gave it to Parkviews, but I think, I'm sure other counties have them. So why reinvent the wheel when we can get one from another county that is probably more pertinent to this?
So Sam, I forgot about that. You emailed me the other day. Do you want a policy or do you want my agreement?
on to policy.
I'd say
or-
a policy, wouldn't you?
I think we should have a confidentiality policy, well, or state agreement that they sign,
So.
but we
Really?
still
I guess
should.
I'm not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna add an agreement or a policy because I already have my agreement. But I guess if,
I think we should have it in a policy in the policy handbook on confidentiality.
So Mackenzie County sent me their entire policy manual and it's got,
Per-
it was really, I love their stuff. And so
Okay,
she did send me all of that. I can forward that on to you
pick and
guys.
choose what
guys-
you feel would fit best
Yep.
and,
A
Or
few
you can
others
pick
have
and choose.
responded back and gave me theirs. So it's,
and in a disciplinary form,
just something, so if we, if this ever happens again, it causes conflict, it'd be like, no, cut and dry.
we have a game plan. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, anything else for future business?
Maybe Jamie, on that County Road 8, what kind of? If we're gonna sit back then and not do anything until 2027. Is there,
well, I think the repairs, I mean. The repairs have been made to it to make it and signed.
Mhm.
That's why it was closed originally. I don't know, I guess the road's probably not ideal, but I've driven it several times. I went and checked it out when it was closed. And I didn't think it was any worse shape than a lot of county roads or township roads.
well,
I mean, there's water on each side. There's water on each side and a lot of different roads throughout the county and throughout the state. So I don't think it's. Yeah, I think it is what it is.
Mhm.
If
well,
we
I
can
just
fix
wanted
it-
your opinion for now.
If we can fix it, we can, I mean, that'd be great. I don't think that it's, I don't remember what the word was in the letter, but I don't think it's dire straits that it get fixed. I mean. It is what it is. I don't think it's treacherous. I think that's what the letter said. There's signs to slow down, and signs for curves. I mean, people miss curves all the time and there's signs. So I mean, if someone gets in an accident, I don't think that we're negligent because it's signed properly.
Yep, that was my.
And it's-
The thing I'm kind of looking at is if
I would say I would say since it's been brought up so many different times and there's been letters involved, I would bet that the county is gonna be involved in litigation no matter what happens, if it's closed or open, if someone gets hurt on it, I mean. I think the engineers are taking a look at it and I think the report said it was okay for travel with the new signs on it, so. You know, whether we get sued or not, I don't know, if someone gets in an accident.
Well, that's wider now than it was. It's 4 feet wider.
And I know we're actually trying to do something this time and everything else. It's not like we're not.
Well, it was.
Trying to make it
looked at
safe.
And they determined that with those changes, it would be safe, so I don't think that. Someone can't say that the county's negligent in not trying to address it because the county had the engineers take a look at it and they. Decided based on those changes.
We just keep putting it off. I mean, that's why I kind of. And I know funding and whatnot, but one way or another,
I mean, if it was $3 million, that's more than the county budget for 1 year, so I can understand why it gets pushed back.
yeah,
And I know Wayne,
Steps forward, I guess.
well, there are estimates for around 800,000, but that would be all county money. So if we could get 100% reimbursement for the engineering and the project, that would be the best deal if that's the case. But I guess we'll have to see what.
But it was fixed, the traffic experts have looked at it, so I'm not gonna say that if someone gets in an accident, we're not gonna get sued, because more than likely we will, since it's been a topic of.
That could happen anywhere on,
And whether or not they'd be victorious, I guess I don't know, but I think the county has done. I think the county has done what the county can do at this point to keep that road safe.
okay, thank you.
Any other further future business?
I would just, once we get back from Chad.
Mhm.
And if we have to have a special meeting. On that,
Okay,
and then carpet cleaner. I think we should try and get a price down on that, so we know what kind of money we're talking
and
total that we're gonna come up with.
something what he, a little bit more what he prefers in price range and size and style too, because I don't want to go buy a cheap Walmart one. I want to buy a commercial one that's
right.
gonna get him to do the job and to
He's
last.
thinking a carpet cleaner over a vacuum. He says the vacuums that we have are just fine. It doesn't take him long to get this place vacuumed, so he doesn't think that we need to do a vacuum, but he's thinking a carpet cleaner would be better of an investment.
How
So
often do we have to do that?
Mhm.
No, I mean, well, I mean, would we need one on this budget or could we put it off the next budget or?
I mean, if it's under that $12,000 for the both, I would say do it now because you've gone so long without a custodian maintenance person. That we have excess funds and at the end of the year, though, they don't carry over because they're within the general fund, so then they would go revert back to zero again.
Can you bring that up for the next meeting of what we might have?
You have 12,000.
She figured it out.
Yeah, but would we use that on the shed or would we use?
I
that
mean,
on-
a little bit on the shed and a little bit on a carpet
That's why I
cleaner.
asked to find out the price of the shed, so
Well,
we know.
I know, and if we could move the shed into something besides maintenance, then we'd have that money for a
Right.
carpet cleaner. That's all I'm.
Right.
Yes, and that's what you
Right.
talked about, talking to Travis and getting those final numbers and seeing where we were at.
So your guys are kind of wanting to take it out of the ARPA
Well,
If we could.
funds.
If we have to type of deal. I'm not saying that we aren't. It'd just be nice to know our options and
Yep.
everything else.
Within the general courthouse fund, you did budget 30,000. I think 17,000 has been used out of there. So you do have that, but funds are continuously coming out of there, so I wouldn't say that we have, that full
Right.
available on that, but I would say that there's probably a little bit on there, and then you guys do have your reserve, but yep, I'll make sure that I get together with Travis and get that kind of broken out of where we're sitting with those ARPA funds so that you guys have those numbers for the
Yeah,
next meeting.
and then just have Chad have a price for the shed and the carpet
And the
cleaner, so
carpet
that we know
You got it.
where, not saying that we can buy both of them, but at least we know where we're at.
Yep,
Well, I
yep.
think the carpet cleaner could come out of maintenance, but I think I don't think the shed should come out of maintenance necessarily, because that's more of a building.
Right.
Rather than a maintenance, strictly maintenance, so.
Yeah.
That would be my opinion.
Yep.
Yeah,
Maybe if we can transfer that into a different fund,
Mhm. But using those excess funds out of the maintenance budget that were unused.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Great.
You could do two different funds, so maybe, right?
Yep, you would just have to amend the budget and you can transfer, you know, a certain amount out of there and into the general courthouse or whatever that you guys would like to do. Yep.
And look up for a decent carpet cleaner then.
Mhm.
So we get that.
And since we had the carpets cleaned now, I mean, they probably don't need one for another year if need be.
I say we do.
But if you can,
I say 6 months on carpets, but that's my personal opinion because again, they'll last longer. We get a lot of traffic in those quarters.
yeah, you do.
We do, me and Chad did talk about, rugs. That we should get at least one rug for that entryway before, winter comes or whatever. So we don't have that in right now. So just,
And that'll be nice too, because when they first come in, they wipe their feet off. That'll help with traffic.
Yep.
Yep.
That sounds good. And it does, I mean, rugs on, even by the doors, just kind of saves the wear and tear of the flooring right in front of the door. If you don't have extra tiles to replace, you know, is it tile flooring? I'm not even sure.
Up there it is, yeah.
Yeah.
But the side doors aren't. I don't think it's right on the carpet.
Okay.
We can get one of them doggy mats.
welcome. I'm gonna get one from
Put a bunch of
from
wall mats all
Target
over the courthouse.
when this is
wipe your
welcome
paws.
home.
Wipe your paws.
What, your pot?
All right, anything else? Okay, I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
Motion by Zorn.
I'll second that motion.
Averill second the motion. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
All right.
Pose same sign. Have a good rest of the week. Meeting adjourned at 10:48.
Next meeting is
Next meeting is when?
September 8th.